team coach Jeff here with your very first mobility session. You don't need any equipment for this in particular, just a bit of space. Yoga mat is optional, nice and easy. Let's work through our stretches for about 30 seconds each, nice deep developmental stretches. Let's do it. Okay, starting in a standing position, the first thing we're going to do is just grab one knee, draw it up towards the chest and hold. Make sure you breathe throughout. If you need to hold on to something here, absolutely do so. 10 seconds. Hold high. Keep the foot nice flexed. And then take the same leg inside. Push up against the other leg and open up the hips. You can even turn this into a tree. Hold. And breathe. Seven seconds, keep holding, spiked fingers up to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, and release. Same leg, grab the laces, knees together, hips forward, and stretch out the quads. I'll do the same 3 stretches on the other leg next. Nice and easy. 5, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's switch to the other leg, starting with the first stretch. Pull the knee nice and high to the chest, flex the foot, and breathe. And if you lose your balance here, that's fine. Just recompose and go back into it. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and open up. Push the knee away. Establish the stretch, the balance, and then an optional tree. If not, you can just stand here. That's fine. Four, 3, 2, and release. Grab the laces, knees together. Once again, quad stretch. So we're going to start everything in a standing position today, and then work our way down to the floor where we'll finish down there. Full body stretch today. Keep the balance. In 3, 2, and 1. Release. Perfect. For this next stretch, you're going to need like a wall or a door or something, and all you're going to do is just place one hand on, facing the wall, fingers up, and slowly turn out and away. If you only come so far, that's fine. If you can get to opposite where your hand is, facing the other way, that's great. You're going to stretch out the shoulders and the chest. We're going to hold this one for a little longer. Breathe. Stay with me. We'll go straight to the other side after this, but we'll continue to hold for another 15 seconds here. And then get ready to release, but we're going to turn back into the stretch to release now. So turn back that way and release. Switch hands, do the same thing again. Turn out, and ideally look the opposite way. Feel pretty good in the chest and the shoulders. Hold. And breathe. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Perfect. Next step, let's take both hands into the front, squeeze the hands together, round the shoulders, and squeeze. You should feel this to the top and the back of the arms, and breathe. And after this next stretch, we're going to start to make our way down to the floor. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Release both hands into the small of your back, interlock, push down first of all, and then away. Alright, we're going to try to keep our hands in this same position for the next stretch as we slowly start to make our way to the floor. And we can start doing that now. Keep your hands exactly where they are, chin to your chest, and start to round and come on down. And you should end up in this position, feeling that in the hamstrings, arms, shoulders, upper back. Keep holding. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands and drop down into a top or bottom of a squat. I should say, pushing these open and away, chest up proud. And at this point, if you can't come down onto heels, that's fine. If you're on your toes, like so, that's absolutely fine also. Try to keep the chest up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And down onto the knees. Sit back onto the heels for a prayer or a child's pose. And crawl the fingertips far as forward as possible, pushing the back into the ground. Chill. And hold. Hold this one for a little longer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And from here we'll go into a cobra. Be careful of the lower back, good stretch for the core. Pull your weight out, hips into the ground, chest up nice and proud. And breathe. And one of my favourite stretches next, which is the pigeon, good for the glutes. In 3, 2, 1. We're going to take one leg through, under the body, pull that foot far forward as possible. Back leg relax on the floor, and just lean into that stretch. You should feel it in the glutes. If you want to, you come on down onto the elbows again, and hold. Breathe. And switch sides. Establish the stretch, and if it feels good, come on down to the elbows again. And release. Perfect. And from here, we're going to do another bonus quad stretch. Just sit back onto the heels. Do this one for a lot longer also. And you're just going to slowly begin to walk your way to the back of the room. And immediately you should feel it in the quads here. And if you don't, just pop the hips up forward slightly. You should feel it now. If you're super flexible, you can make your way all the way back onto your elbows. I'm not going to be doing that today. Hold and breathe. Super important stretch coming next. as we take care of the hip flexors. 8 seconds. 5, hold, 2, 1, and release. From here, keep one leg on the floor, one leg forward, and just lean into that front knee, hips diagonally into the heel. Establish the stretch, and if it feels good, drop one hand down, and then turn inside and look up at the fingertips to the ceiling. Make sure you're breathing throughout. Five, 3, 2, 1, and release. To the other side, establish that stretch first of all, lean in. And then once you have it, you can add that optional rotation as well. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back into a plank, and then bum up in the air, heels to the ground for a downward dog. And then push the weight through your index finger and your thumb. Drive your chest back and down, get the heels towards the floor. You should feel that through the hamstrings. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to a child's pose position, only for a moment. What we're going to do is take our left arm under and then push that shoulder to the ground as we sit back on the heels. We'll feel that in the shoulder and the upper back. Breathe. Almost done here. 3, 2, 1, and release. To the other side. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And come into a plank for just a second. And then walk your feet forward, your hands back to your feet, chin to your chest, and slowly roll all the way back up to stand. Then we'll take a big deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we'll take the left arm across the chest, pull it in nice and tight, and then look out over that left shoulder. Release, big deep breath in, and on the exhale, we'll take the right arm across the chest, pull it in tight, and then look out over that right shoulder. Release, big inhale again. And then release. Perfect. One elbow back, push or pull that elbow back for a tricep stretch. And hold. And release. Big inhale again. And drop into that tricep pull back or push back, here or here. Last stretch. Hold. Deep breath in.